prices today, huh? What a surprise. Hit over, it's about almost $91 a barrel for Brent crude. How long did we warn you about this? Iran gets involved militarily with Israel. You're going to see Brent crude go to above $130 a barrel, and that's going to destroy the equity markets and the global economy. And again, if this war escalates with Iran and the United States and Israel, watch Brent crude go to above $130 a barrel, and that's going to crash equity markets and economies. We said.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Bakakwadash. Second of all, I want to give the honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down to rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson on how alone the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And we're not really sure what I want to title the lesson yet, but it's dealing with finances and global markets, you know, the end of the global economy and all of that, you know, pretty much financial news, which you know, is going to lead to the crashing of all these countries' economies, which is going to usher in, eventually will usher in the usher in the solution to the problem, you know, which is the corrupt. All right. So Lord Woods brothers just saw on the video. I'm pretty sure our brothers out there know who Gerald Salente is. All right, and again, he's been warning, you know, like crazy, going back to last year. It's like, man, he's been warning like crazy, especially going back to last year about if we see a spike in gold and a spike in oil prices. All right, you know, you're gonna see that's pretty much the end of these global economies, pretty much the end of this current financial system. All right, and like you mentioned, oil now is at $91 a barrel. All right, and he's predicting that which he's right a lot of the times. You know, his a lot of people have a lot of respect for his Trends Journal because he's right a large majority of the time. All right, but he's been warning about this since last year. Once you see the prices of gold goes up, prices of gold go up, that's a sign of the end of this global economy, of this world economy, including Babylon the Great, all right, including America, all right. And once you see the price of oil going through the roof, that's a sign to show the end of the global economy, like you mentioned in the video. With Salakia brothers, man. Satan, man. Yeah, that's the spirit too, man. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Earthquake just hit up north. But the scriptures speak about earthquakes as a sign as well to show how close we are to the end. But like he mentioned in the video, Jared Salente mentioned in the video, he said once this war amps up with Israel and between the small hats and the Persians, or the Elamites and the Amalekites, or Amalek, all right, that's going to cause oil prices to continue to go up, all right. And pretty sure all the brothers out there are aware, you know, Lord Woods brothers can see on the screen. It says CIA warns Iran will attack Israel within 48 hours as revenge for Constellation strike. All right, so it's amping up, man. So again, they're predicting either today or going in tomorrow, or possibly throughout the rest of the week, the Persians are going to strike Amalek. All right, so that's going to continue to amp up the war, of course. All right, because I'm pretty sure the small hats are going to so-called retaliate or whatever. And like Gerald Salente said, that's going to continue to drive the oil prices up, and that's a sign to show the end of this current economy. All right. And Lord Woods brothers see on this is the front page of the Drudge. I'm trying to find this other article. Hopefully, Dean. Okay, here we go. These are two other ones. It says oil flashes $90 a barrel. All right, so it's like what he said 130. 130 is around the mark. So what, that's like $40. $40 left to go until we'll see if Gerald Salente, all right, his prediction is true or not. All right, it's well on his way. It's already at 90. By the end of next week, it could be 100. If they do, if the Arabs do decide to strike Amalek. All right, and this is another one. It says that Saudi Arabia trying to sabotage Biden. All right, which we know that the Saudis they cut the amount of uh, barrels of oil that they produce. All right, for the last at least 8 months. All right, and I think they're getting ready to do another major oil cut. All right, and of course we know now that they're accepting, with also the United Arab Immigrants, they're also accepting. Well, the United Arab Immigrants, they're not accepting U.S. dollars anymore, at all, dollars anymore. But the Saudis, um uh he's Salaki, where's the article, man? Salaki brothers. Um he's they're selling oil and something else other than U.S. dollars. You will have to have U.S. dollars to buy oil. All right. So that's going on. Let's click on this one. And again, we need things like this to go down because this is all going to lead up to the Karakma, the crashing of the world economies. All right, the doing away with Federal Reserve notes or what have you. All right, or these current they're doing away with this current global financial system. What the hell is this, man? It's going to eventually usher in the Karakma. All right, so it says once these debt market and the debt market crashes, the stock market crashes, the dollar collapses. Eventually, they're going to bring in the Nicaragua. All right, they want a full force digital system, and that includes the people having microchips inside their hands or their head to buy and sell things. All right, but Lord Woods Brothers can see on the screen. This is Yahoo Finances, and it says oil holds above $90 at the Middle East tensions push Brent higher. All right, so again, and they're looking to do an attack on them either today or tomorrow. All right, possibly today. Who knows? All right, but it says oil holds above 90%, not $90 slack at $90 a barrel threshold. Escalating tensions in the Middle East promote a dramatic repricing of global policy risk. Okay, it says fears of wider region conflict are rising with Israel increasing preparations for an attack for the Persians in retaliation for the strike on the country's diplomatic compound in Syria, limiting crude oil gains with U.S. jobs date that had beat expectations and strengthening the dollar, which is a lie. The market, dollar is dead. The dollar is dead, man. There's no strength in it. The dollar is dead, man. All right. It says the market now knows that some kind of retaliation from Iran will likely come, but it doesn't know when and where and what and that creates a great discomfort and nervousness. Now I'll try to pronounce his name. Chief Commodities announced at the SEBAB. Global benchmark Brent and U.S. benchmark West Texas uh, immediately were both up less than 1%. The rising tensions have also spurred activity in the oil option market, with volatility surging and bullish calls trading at a rate premium to bearish puts. Um, Oil under the hood signals tell a very bullish market. Oil has surged this year as geopolitical concerns in the Middle East further boosters as a market shaping by supply restrictions and stronger than expectation demand. The conflict between the small hats and Hamas has led to the Houthi attack on shipping in the Red Sea raising transportation costs, but so far hasn't escalated into a wider war in a region, and it accounts for around a third of the world's supply. Ceasefire. Ceasefire talks between the small hats and Hamas, which could see the release of hostages held in Gaza, remain. Earlier this week, OPEC chose to stick with supply cuts for the first half of the year. See, yeah, so they're continuing on with them. All right, while means roughly 2 million barrels a day of output curbs, and again, we don't know what's left in the oil reserve either. All right, because Biden said that we're gonna redo them this year. Who knows? All right. So Babylon could run out of oil. Even though they say Babylon is producing the most oil right now in the world, but who knows, man? These devils lie like crazy. All right, but it says cuts have been compounded by Mexico's decision to curb some oil exports, which will further reduce volume to the market. Mexico president played, and they're looking to join the BRICS too. Mexico played down these concerns on Thursday. To get Bloomberg Energy Daily news site in your inbox, click here. All right, it says market watchers have become more bullish in recent weeks. J.P. Morgan Chase Co. and said Brent has the potential to rally to $100 a barrel this year if Russia decides to cut production wasn't balanced out by another countermeasure. ANZ Bank Group, meanwhile, raises its 3-month outlook to 95. All right, so there you go. And again, like Gerald Salente said, that once it reaches like 130, everything is going to collapse. World market, the world global markets are going to collapse. Which again, all those things, the economy collapse, these global economies collapsing, so on and so forth, all is going to lead to the Karagma. Once this current system, once this current system is pushed out of the way, this debt-based system is pushed out of the way. All right. It's like a lot of experts are saying that means Saudi Arabia or the OPEC nations, all right, will sell off a whole lot of treasuries, U.S. treasuries, and that'll collapse the debt market. Which once that happens, like the guy Gregory Monterino always says, once that happens, that's really the end. Once the debt market crashes, all right. Like Elder Tahar said, this whole system is just based off debt. So once that goes, all right, that's ball game, man. And then eventually Esau, the Most High put the spirit on Esau to come with the solution, which will be the Karagma to fix things. All right. This second Ezra chapter 9 verse 1, which him doing that benefits us greatly because that means this place is out of here once he's implemented or made the Karagma mandatory. All right. So it greatly benefits us once that day comes. So we should be praying that oil goes to $200 a barrel. We should pray that tensions in the Middle East continue to rise. All right, like crazy. And I know I'm preaching to the choir. In case there's a new listener that gets wind of this, that's what you should be praying for things just to escalate. All right, because all the brothers, we pray like crazy. This shit happens, but that's what and to a newcomer again, those are things you should be praying and hoping for. All right. The second Ezra chapter 9 verse 1, he answered me then and said, measure the time diligently in itself, and will now see as part of the signs past, which I have told you before. Right, and a part of measuring the time is keeping an eye on the financial systems, especially the financial system. All right, that's a major way to tell how close we are to the end. Once this whole global system goes, this global money system or financial system goes, all right, then eventually we know the Karagma is right around the corner. All right, so that's why through the spirit of Bobby Al-Bashim Yahushua, the elders encourages us to watch financial news, keep an eye on things like this because it's a sign to show how close we are to the end. But with that, I pray this lesson was edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you, brothers that push this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.